Welcome back, Talk family, and thank you so much for joining me on another episode of Talk the Talk. I'm your host, Desh Balay, and joining me today is Michelle Albequerque, and she is the owner of Trix. That is a very unusual, very beautiful surname, by the way. So Trix is a female-owned mechanical workshop where they offer various services on vehicles such as panel beating, not so too much of panel beating, that is not their focus, and spray painting, but vehicle diagnostics, performance enhancements, maintenance, and vehicle services, and all of the above. Now, I am not very clued up when it comes to automotive. However, we are venturing into this specific area to educate all the hundreds and thousands of women that want to know more about what happens after they buy their vehicle. So Michelle believes that hard work and dedication is essential to deliver quality workmanship and service. I know she's been around for over 22 years, so it's time that we highlight what a powerful, very, very petite woman can do in the automotive space. So without further ado, let's welcome Michelle, and as always, this interview is proudly brought to you by Sariti Solutions and MFC and Evo by Nedbank. Hi Michelle, how are you?
Well, and yourself?
Very well, thank you. I'm actually so excited. It's the first time we are interviewing someone from out of the dealer network or the OEM space, and we've done over 600 interviews now. So thank you for being part of this initiation.
And thank you for allowing me to come here.
You're welcome. Now, first and foremost, who and what inspired your business, or the start of your business?
I have to tell you, definitely cars. And I think it all started with my grandfather being a mechanic. Mm-hmm. So he definitely inspired me, definitely the drag racing scene from many years ago.
That is so exciting. So what are some of the challenges that you face in terms of being an owner of a workshop? So first of all, let's talk about what services you offer.
Okay, so services that we offer, anything that includes services, maintenance of any vehicle. We do, however, specialize on VWs and Audis. We do have the original diagnostic equipment for VWs and Audis. We have every tool that you can think of. We do, like I mentioned, work on every vehicle. Engine repairs, removing of engines, putting them back in. We at one stage did go into the conversions, but I'm out of that right now. But that's what I mainly do and try and stick to, so that people get the individual attention to what has to be done on their vehicle.
In terms of how long you've been around for 22 years.
That's
what
correct.
would you say are people's perception or opinion about your customer service?
So as of now, I've been told that the word around the block is that I'm actually one of the best, or the best of the best in Benoni, or in our suburb, Benoni Agricultural Holdings. I've been told that I am, or currently am, the best. So I'd like to keep it that way. Okay. I'd like to keep it that way with the clients. I'd like to keep it that way.
Michelle, you're obviously very passionate, but there are some challenges. We talked about it off air, but what challenges do you face? Especially, you're from Benoni, predominantly, Afrikaans, white men that believed, I'm not saying now believe, but believed that, and especially 22 years ago, that a woman's place is in the kitchen. And it's changed drastically. Have you seen that transformation?
Strangely enough, yes, but no. I do actually still get calls where the person on the other side will inquire if a gentleman is there to speak to.
They want to speak to your boss, right?
Correct. Strangely enough, yes. And they actually say no, but can I speak to a guy or a gentleman if they don't want to be rude? And my first thing is, give me a go. Let me try and assist you.
Yeah.
And that I find is one of the biggest challenges, because I think in their mind a woman is not capable of doing the same job, especially in the mechanical world, simply because we don't have the strength, nor the physical strength. We don't have, for some odd reason, we don't have the mind power of being mechanics. I don't quite know what it is. I really don't. But yes, I still actually get that call. I do get that call, where we still actually get the calls where they look for, I've got a guy who works for me, Aston, they actually ask, do I have a guy? And I'm like, you know what, let me not entertain you, Aston, you know what, take the call, just help the guy. And funny, or strangely enough, when they do get there and they say, well, can we have a word to the boss? And Aston says, boss man, and I come walking out and they look and they go, but this can't be right. And I say, well, how can I assist you?
Yes.
How can I help you?
Right.
And when they start talking and you give them what they want, they actually stand there in amazement and they go, well, and I've had a few that actually apologize. They actually say,
that's
we're
so
sorry.
amazing. And I think that's why we do this, Michelle, whether it's in automotive or the dealer network. We want to hear those comments, because there are women that aspires to be you, and we want to show them that it can be done with perseverance. How do you, or what advice would you give to young women that want to join the trade and want to be a workshop owner like yourself and love cars and mechanics and our petrol heads? What can you say to them?
First and foremost, don't give up at all. No matter how much they discriminate, no matter how much or how difficult it is, you will get those times where you find it heavy, where you find it painful. There will be times, I can guarantee you, there will be times where you're lying on that floor because you don't have, I'm very fortunate where I've got lifts. But there will be times where you're lying on the floor, and you will have those times where your arms, where your hands are sore, and you're full of dirt, and it's cold, especially winter months, and you're lying under this car and you're going, why? And you think to yourself, this is just not for me. Tell yourself, it is for me. That's your passion.
Yes.
Don't give up, because I can promise you now, when that woman or when that man comes in, and you know you've done right, and you know that that car is now safely in their hands, you'll know that when they put that good review on your post or on your page, and that is what makes it okay. That's what makes your job worthwhile.
Absolutely. And Michelle, on that note, I just want to reiterate that yes, we're not even denying that 98% of women are physically weaker than men. That's how God had intended for us to be. However, I want to highlight that technology has changed, especially in our workshops, at our dealerships. There are equipment to assist women to do their work. So yes, you can do it. You can be a Michelle, and you can be successful. And Michelle, I just want to say thank you so much for joining us, and that I cannot wait to see you grow from strength to strength and be one of the leaders in our country in terms of workshops and after sales and mechanics, because you can do it and you are our inspiration. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. Thank you very much for everything that you, being a woman, have done for everybody and promoting us women. I can't thank you enough.
You're welcome.
So thank you.
You're welcome. Viewers, thank you for watching, commenting and sharing our interviews and our content. Our non-profit company is the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards, which is powered by MFC and Evo by Nedbank, and the Talk Studios, powered by Sariti Solutions, are aimed at recognizing and celebrating the women of motoring South Africa. We are not just telling stories, we are changing lives. Together, we aim to empower and uplift the women of our trade. For those of you that are searching for your new ride, please visit www.auto.evo.africa. We have thousands of vehicles on sale for you to choose from, and we only advertise on behalf of reliable and trustworthy MFC accredited dealerships. This car listing portal is incredibly user-friendly, and you can also find vehicle reviews and car maintenance tips and advice, all courtesy of Talk the Talk Studios. Ladies, I want to end this session or this interview by saying that being happy gives you a better outlook on life, so you're more prepared to tackle your tasks. Stress, on the other hand, can keep you from enjoying life and can have a negative impact on your health. Research also has shown that stress can stifle creativity, so make time to take care of yourself and indulge in creative outlets you enjoy to help with stress reduction. Don't forget to laugh, it's great for your health. The pessimist sees difficulty in every single opportunity, but the optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. And so with that, I'd like to remind you that the question should never be who's going to let me. It should always be who's going to stop me.